What is up, guys? Jimmy here with another video. Thanks so much for clicking on this video. I truly appreciate it. I want to definitely thank you guys, all of you guys that have supported my most recent video of episode 4 for super cheap PS4 games. The response has been fantastic. Thank you guys so much. I want to continue on with the series. I will be uploading episode 3 for super cheap Xbox One games very soon, so definitely be on the look for that. So I wanted to talk to you guys about how I'm really thrilled in the direction that Sony's going in right now. I just kind of backtrack. Last year, when during the holiday season, the PS4 really didn't have a whole lot of AAA exclusives. I think the only one, or one of the only ones, was Until Dawn. And I wasn't too sure about it, mainly because there was almost zero buzz, almost zero marketing. It seemed like I didn't see any, barely any advertising at all. And I was like, oh man, is Sony not believing Until Dawn? I mean, what's going on? This is one of their only AAA exclusives for the holiday season. What is the deal? I thought, oh no, maybe this thing's a dog. It's not going to be a good game. Come to find out, it's a very good game, a very excellent PS4 exclusive. But for one reason or another, practically the only holiday AAA exclusive on the PS4, best-selling console, but they're not marketing this game. It was just kind of a head scratcher. I wasn't sure what was going on. I was like, oh shoot. So, cut to about a year later, and I have to kind of let you know, recently, a couple of weeks ago, I went on vacation to Tennessee. And at one point, I was really sick. And actually, I was feeling better. And, we ended up going to this small movie theater. I went with my wife. We sat down, and they were starting to show some of the trailers. And they actually showed a couple different ads. But one of the ads they showed, again, it's a small movie theater in a little small town in Tennessee. And what do they show? They show an ad for The Last Guardian. Beautiful ad. It looked incredible. Of course, I had already seen the trailer before, but watching it on the big screen was awesome. I was like, oh my goodness, this is amazing, Sony. All right. And, and when that ad played, my wife's like, oh, what's this game? This looks really good. I said, well, let me tell you about The Last Guardian. I was really excited to tell her all about it. And, I'm pretty thrilled that, granted, will The Last Guardian sell as much as Call of Duty? No, but nonetheless, it's really important for them to market. It's a game basically 10 years in the making. So, to my surprise, this has continued, though. Horizon Zero Dawn, they have been marketing. I've been seeing ad after ad on the internet. They've been really pushing this upcoming AAA exclusive that's coming out, I think, at the end of February. So about a couple months before the game's released. It's not even Christmas time. It's not even after the new year. And Sony, the PlayStation division, is already marketing Horizon Zero Dawn really aggressively. And I am thrilled about it. So super, super excited. I really think that 2017 is going to be a real big year for the PS4. I am grateful that I did pick up a PS4, and I'm super grateful that I have a 4 terabyte hard drive, because I know there's going to be a whole lot of games I'm going to want to play, and to have to worry about the hard drive space is the last thing I want to have to worry about. But guys, let me know in the comment section below your thoughts about Sony and how you think they're doing. Yeah, some really great stuff. Of course, you got games in the distant future coming out in 2018, but 2017 I think is going to be a pretty fantastic year. I think Horizon looks beautiful. I'm really curious to know, though, when Shenmue 3 will be released. Of course, you have God of War, the new God of War game, The Last of Us Episode 2, Spider-Man, a bunch of other games. I'm just super, super excited. I've been going to my different retail stores. I've seen, it's right before Christmas, and I've seen that there are still Xbox Ones and there are still PlayStation Slims, PS4 Slims, but I haven't really seen any PS4 Pros. I'm really curious to know if they've been stocking the shelves at the stores like Target and Walmart with the PS4 Pros as much as they've stocked up the PS4 Slims. I'm wondering if there's a lot more Slims sent to these stores. I'm not sure, guys. Any of you guys that work in retail, whether it's Best Buy or GameStop, do you guys get just as many PS4 Slims as PS4 Pros, or do you get a whole lot more PS4 Slims? But anyway, guys, super excited about the upcoming year, and I'm thrilled that Sony is marketing their AAA exclusives. Granted, these exclusives cost a whole lot more money to market. You know, games like Call of Duty, you know, Sony, they get a cut at every single time. Even though that it's published by Activision, Sony gets a cut at retail because the game is being released on their console. And they're making a whole lot of money. Games like GTA 5 and the Call of Duty series and a lot of other AAA games, that is seriously where the bread and butter is right now, where the lion's share of best-selling games. You know, you guys look at my top 10 selling PS4 games so far, and I think 9 of them or 8 of those games are AAA games. There's like only 1 or 2, I think, AAA exclusives. But even saying that, I think Sony still realizes that AAA exclusives are very important, mainly because you can get these AAA games on the PC and the Xbox One. And granted, Horizon and The Last Guardian might not sell millions upon millions of copies like GTA 5 or Call of Duty. These games are really important to kind of give that edge and go, you know what, I can't play Uncharted 4 on the PC, or you know what, I can't play The Last of Us on the Xbox One. But anyway, super thrilled that Sony is doing a great job again with the marketing. They're being aggressive. But as always, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later.